welcome back to my channel. Tonight I'm going to take you with me with making some Christmas candy. I am making 4 different kinds of Christmas candy. Each of them are super simple. I do not have recipes for them, so I will just kind of show you the process and try to explain it as I go. I have some white chocolate bark here melted. What I did is I just took a kettle, cooked some hot water in it, and then took a smaller kettle and put my bark in there and just set it in the hot water until it was melted. You want to melt it slowly or it will like get chunky and not melt nicely. We have some M&Ms, we have some sprinkles, a few different kinds of pretzels, some kisses, crushed candy canes. So I will just show you what I am making, and that's the best way I guess to explain it. All of these I grew up with living at home. We always made it each Christmas. We would get together with my mom, my sisters, my grandma, and just make a day out of it. And it always, every time I do it, brings it back lots of memories. It's a fun little tradition. And so, yeah, I hope you give it a try as well. So the first candy that we have here is called Bacon and Eggs, and I think most people are not familiar with this, but your pretzel sticks are considered your bacon. Put 2 beside each other and then just put a little dab of white chocolate that represents your egg whites, and then put a yellow M&M in the middle, and that is your egg yolk. After I have it all done, I just let it cool off until the white chocolate is hard again, and then you can take it off and store it. Candy number 2 is pretzels with Rolo candy in the middle. So I just get square pretzels, as you see, and put a Rolo on top, and then I put it in the oven at 200 degrees for just a couple minutes, enough to let the Rolo melt a little bit, get soft, and then I put another pretzel on top of the Rolo, let it cool off, let the Rolos harden again, and then dip the whole thing in chocolate, and then you can put sprinkles or crushed candy canes on top, whatever you want. But this is a very good mixture of sweet and salty together. The third candy is just a simple pretzel dipped in chocolate. This you can do in white chocolate, just regular chocolate, whatever you want. I just used white chocolate for all of mine. That's personally my favorite. But if you would rather do milk chocolate, dark chocolate, anything works. I just like to, if you just have that little place of the pretzel where you don't dip it in chocolate, when you go to eat it, you can have that where people hold it and doesn't get as messy, and it's easier to dip as well if you don't have to do the whole pretzel. And there again, I just put some sprinkles on top to make it fun. You can basically, yeah, do with it whatever you want. And the last candy is taking a square pretzel, putting a kiss on top, putting it in the oven a little bit to let the kiss melt a bit, and then putting M&Ms on top. It's, there again, you're sweet and salty together, and it's delicious. This is just leftover chocolate with crushed pretzels, and then I sprinkled some candy cane on top, and then just break it up. It's just a way to use up the leftover chocolate if you have any leftovers. And then I just divided it up into 4 different plates. I fixed 2 plates to take with us when we go Christmas caroling so that we can pass it out to the people that we carol to. And then the other 2 are just to take along to some Christmas gatherings that we have coming up. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it gave you a little bit of an idea if you've never made Christmas candy before. And yeah, if you do decide to make some, I would love to hear what your thoughts are about it.